Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to another XANGO Super Saturday. And today we are going to talk about my very favorite subject, and that is how to get started in your XANGO business for the maximum speed and profit. And I want to tell you the reason it's my favorite is because how you get started can play a great role in your XANGO business. It's kind of like, think about a jet airplane, or any airplane actually, getting off the ground, right? So if you are going full throttle, like you got to go for it. It's kind of like a really big commitment because think about it. Get to the end of the runway. If you don't have enough momentum and speed, you're going to be in trouble. You've got to give it all you got by the time you get to that end of that runway to lift that plane off the ground. And I really believe that that would play a great role in your XANGO business as well, because if you give it all you got for the first 90 days, you will get your XANGO business off the ground. And once off the ground, remember, the majority of your work is going to be getting it off the ground. And then once the plane is in the air, I don't remember the percentages today, but I mean it's like 80, 90% or more, I don't remember the number, of your fuel is spent getting the plane off the ground. Once you get up to cruising altitude speed, it doesn't take a lot of effort or a lot of fuel. And the same thing with the XANGO business. It continues to take effort. We have to continue to build. We have to continue to be aware. We have to continue to support. We have to continue to talk to new people. But the effort involved is the greatest at the very beginning because this is all new to you. You're brand new. Maybe you've never done sales before. Maybe you've never been in the network marketing industry before. Maybe you've never even used some of these types of products. So it's all about that first 90 days is getting yourself entrenched. It's about building your belief. It's about talking to enough people where you have enough results from your friends, from people that you share the products with, and the opportunity that you make money, that you help them start making money, and that you're getting results. Now, not everybody has a life-changing experience in the products themselves personally immediately, but if you share it with enough friends, many of them will have life-changing results that will deeply ingrain you in the belief that our products change lives, and our opportunity changes lives as well. So what we want to do is help you get your business off the ground in a great big way, and we're going to focus first on your first 30 days. Your first 30 days in XANGO is actually your easiest 30 days. And the reason is because you're brand new at this, and really, if you're brand new, you're really still trying to decide if this is good. Still trying to build your own belief. And so you can use the opinion approach. No one's expecting you to be an expert. You don't have to know the compensation plan. You don't have to know science or ingredients or anything techie on any of the products. All you have to do is get opinions from friends. And all you have to do is say, hey, I'm looking at a business. I've been thinking about starting one. I came across something that looks amazing. They've got some products that people are just raving about and having all kinds of amazing experiences, and I think I might get involved. But before I do, I wanted some people that I personally know and trust to help me evaluate the products and the opportunity. Because if this is as good as it looks, there's a lot of money to be made. And if you think this might be something you'd want to do too, man, I would love to do it together. So it's easy. It's simple. That's all you have to know. They ask you any questions at all, and you say, you know what? I don't know. It's a good question. Let me get my partner on the phone, see if we can get an answer to that. It is the most fun you're ever going to have. It's the easiest time you're ever going to have. So let's talk about that first 30 days. Who do you know that's physically active or plays sports or has kids or has trouble sleeping or wants to lose weight or needs more energy or is always getting sick or is always stressed out or is always looking for a way to make extra money, or maybe tax breaks, or maybe it's getting ready for retirement? So as we get started in XANGO, the first thing we're going to do in that first 48 hours is make a list of people that we know, set some goals, and then we're going to talk to these people and we're going to invite them to try products and evaluate the business opportunity with you. So let's talk, though, about what XANGO is, so that you just understand what it is that we have in our hands for others and why they would want to take a look at us. So XANGO started in 2002 with this fruit, this mangosteen fruit, where they made a whole fruit puree beverage, the XANGO juice. And this fruit is very special. There is more health benefits, proven, science, documented health benefits from this one fruit than any other single botanical that has ever been discovered. And it's because of these powerful xanthone molecules that are in the rind of this fruit, or they call it the pericarp. And so because of that, people get incredible results and all over the world. And we're currently selling this XANGO juice in 44 markets. And we have built this juice into $1 billion brand. We did that in 5 years, which, by the way, is faster than many companies today that do $1 billion or more a year in annual sales. We reached that $1 billion cumulative mark with the brand faster than many companies like Apple and Microsoft and Nike and Walmart and so many others. So you got to understand what we have, and it's all about this fruit and always has been. And this fruit has led us to all over the world. And we've also broken some amazing records on the way. So we are, what we've accomplished in XANGO, only 1 out of 1,000 companies will ever accomplish. See, most companies, like in any industry, will be out of business within their first 3 years, many of them within a year, many of them before they even file their first corporate tax return and ever even become a statistic. So we look at all these special companies that come and go. Very few even make it past 3 years. Some will make it to 5, but very, very few will make it to 10. As a matter of fact, I believe there's only 60-plus companies that have ever even made it to their 10th birthday in our industry. So here we are. We are in our 15th year. We have a $1 billion brand, a patented XANGO juice. And since then, we've opened many new product lines. Matter of fact, we have products selling all over the world for people of all ages. We even started our own 501(c)(3) charity. The XANGO Goodness Meal Pack program is part of that, and we can actually purchase these meal packs and get paid for it and feed starving children that are severely malnourished in some of the most desperate places in the world. So we actually can get paid for that, just like all these charities, fundraisers. You know, the majority of a charity, the majority of the money that you spend on that charity goes to the cost of fundraising. And in XANGO, it's no different, but it's 50%. 50% of the meal pack goes to the kids, goes to the meal packs, goes out there, and 50% goes to people like us for fundraising, for sharing this opportunity. So we've got these amazing PICS products. PICS stands for Put It in XANGO, and these are herbal alchemy tinctures that are very inexpensive, and they work immediately. You put the tinctures in a little shot of juice, you take it. The slumber, you'd be asleep in 10 minutes. The calm, if you have a problem, panic attacks, or stressing out, or anger, take the calm 10 minutes, you are chilling. Digestion, we have kids picks, we have immunity support, and most recently we launched a weight loss line of picks. That's pretty exciting. But we have all kinds of products. So what I want to do is kind of focus you on 3 different products that are fantastic for the opinion approach. So as you make your list, I want you to think of people in each of these 3 categories. So the first one, our Zalo Pro line. Now, we have this movement called MBX, the Millennial Builders of XANGO. They love the Pro line. First of all, many millennials, they're probably the largest consumers of energy drinks. And we've got all kinds of energy drinks on the market today that are sending people to the emergency room and worse every single day because they are so loaded with chemicals, with sugar, with caffeine, with the bad stuff, not to mention the cost. And we have an alternative to that, our Zalo Limitless, with just 4 calories and less than a gram of sugar. and it's priced less, and it's convenient. They come in single serving powder packages that you just open up, put it in any drink, any beverage really, but water, whatever. Shake it up, drink it, you're good to go. Our Ignite's like a vasodilator, an oxygen booster, which is a wonderful pre-workout performance-type product. It's actually what it was developed for, but it's also a good anti-aging product because we need the extra oxygen. We need that boost. We need that oxygen in our blood and in all of our vital organs. And then our Reload, which is a post-workout recovery product because it builds and replenishes, builds our muscles and replenishes fluids. But again, anti-aging, we need this before we go to bed at night so that while we're sleeping, it's repairing everything in the day and fortifying and building, actually increasing muscle mass. So these products are incredible, and right here you can build an entire business with just this product line. We have this cool little program, our little Zalo 3D, comes in a little card. There's a little scanner that will scan and let you watch a video about the products and what they are, and so that you can sample out a pack of this, and it's wonderful when you first get started. And I recommend that you buy a Zalo 3D pack, which is the Pro line, the 3 products plus these cards, so that you can put them together and think about, who do I know? Who do I know that works out? Who do I know that drinks energy drinks? So this is a great thing to sample. Another thing, our 2-Minute Miracle Gel. Now this is one of our newest products. It's actually just launched in October. And this is a product that's actually been selling on the market since 2002. But we now have the exclusive to it, and then the marriage between this means that the company, Shelley McGuire, who formulated this in 2002, the same year that XANGO juice was born, the 2-Minute Miracle was born. And she sold it in salons and spas and eventually to infomercials. It eventually became the #1 selling product in infomercial for more than a decade. And now she is exclusive to XANGO, but the product has been cleaned up. It's clean. All the chemicals, removed. It's all natural. And it has the mangosteen in it. So it still works 100% of the time with 100% of the people with visible results in under 2 minutes. But now the longer you use it with daily use, your skin just gets better and better and better and better and better. So this is an amazing product, again, priced very competitively. You can get a jar of Eris anywhere from $35 to $55, depending on if you're a distributor, the quantity that you purchase them in, etc. And it will give you an amazing retail profit. This is our product that has brought us to the world of retailing, which is a significant product for people to help them put money in their pocket immediately. And then our picks. I love the picks. We talked about that a little bit. We have all kinds of picks products and more of them coming all the time. So again, these are products that they're all inexpensive. The picks, most of them are $25. We have some new ones that come in a larger container that I believe are $40. But somewhere in there, an inexpensive product to last for a month and give you immediate results. And people go, wow, I want more, I want more. And that makes a business. As people get immediate results, they start telling their friends about it. They get excited about it, and they start to see the income potential and possibly want to do this as a business. So let me just go through the process. So if I was talking to you today and I told you about, I sampled one of these amazing products, and you love it, and you're thinking, maybe I want to do this as a business, then the first thing I actually would do is sign you up as a customer. Well, as a matter of fact, you wouldn't have even tried the products yet. That's how I get you to try the products. If I called you on the phone, you're out of state maybe you're local, doesn't matter. Unless you live in Utah, the products have to be shipped. And I do, and we'll get to it in a second, think that in your first 30 days you want to get some inventory, have a home party, and sell it right at the party retail. But if you were anywhere else and not local to me, what I would do is we'd be talking, and I'd say, you know what, why don't I get you on the phone with XANGO right now, sign you up as a customer, there's no cost, get some products going so that you can try the products, and then you can really take a look at the business opportunity and understand our products. And most people do. Of course, they want to try the product while they're looking at the business. So every prospect that I talk to, I sign them up as a customer. I get the products going to them while I'm sharing business information, while I'm sharing with them XANGO's accolades, their compensation plan, etc. So I get them as a customer. Then, as we continue the process, what do you think about the product? And I usually try to get them to order a little extra so they can have a couple of people that they personally know try the products as well. Especially if they're married, I want them to get enough products for a spouse. If they have kids, I want them to get the kids slumber. It's so wonderful. Kids love the taste of it. They go right to sleep. It's great. They have an amazing night's sleep. Parents love that. So depending on their family and who's in the family and what their needs are, I want to get them, and then I'll ask them maybe if they have a friend that might want to try some products too, and get them to try it, because XANGO has a money-back guarantee for 30 days. There's no risk here. So I'm always offering people a no-risk trial of our products. So I'm not offering free. I'm offering no risk. It could be free if they didn't like it, but if they love it, of course they're going to want to pay for it, and then maybe even share the products with others and make some money. So we do that, and we talk about the business, tax breaks, the paradise trip. I always lead with that, lifestyle, service, with the meal pack program. And as I go through the opportunity with them, then they decide they want to become a distributor. Now, the cool thing is while they're a customer, they can refer other customers. So when they convert to a distributor, their customers automatically become their customers, and now they start getting paid on any orders that those customers place. That's really, really cool, especially when we get to our home parties. So let me just talk about getting started here. It matters how you start. Two biggest reasons why people quit is, number one, they don't build a belief in the products. Number two, they don't believe they can make money. And we have got to help them with this. In that first 30 days, in that evaluation period, we have to help them with this. So if you just try the products yourself and don't share them with anyone, you're not going to make any money, and you may or may not build a belief in the products depending on your needs. If you have trouble sleeping, you try our slumber, you get the best night's sleep, great, you've got a belief in that product. But what if you don't have trouble sleeping? And the slumber is not going to do anything for you because you don't need it. So our juice, it takes about 3 months for the average person to notice something profound. Now, if you are in terrible pain caused from inflammation, you might get results in 10 minutes. Some do. Some within a few days, some within a few weeks, but for the majority of people who are in good health and have no specific needs, it could take 3 months before all of a sudden you start noticing, wow, I feel better, I do this better, I do that better. So we gotta get you products that you're going to have results with, and some extra product to share with your friends who do have trouble sleeping, or your friends that do drink energy drinks, or whatever product it is. So we want some inventory. We want some inventory to share with people that we personally know and trust, because if our friends tell us it's good, we know it's good. Some stranger tell us, we read the testimonials on Facebook, then we think it might be good. It's like, oh, wow, that sounds good, but we don't really believe it till we experience it ourselves, either personally or somebody that we know that we shared the products with. So, and not only that, but the more people that you share with, that opinion approach, since you don't have to know anything about anything, the more people that you get opinions from, the more people that will have profound changes on these products will want to continue to use them, and many of them will want to share it with others as well. And you can begin to leverage yourself and build this network of product users and business builders that will create a residual income that can last you a lifetime. So let's talk about how to get started. There's a good way, better way, best way. This is all really simple. If you want to build a business, you want to commit to 200 ADP. So we can do 100 points a month will get us some commissions. It'll get us up to 5 levels of pay in the unilevel. It'll give us a 25% power start on our personally sponsored distributor's first order, and it'll give us a 15% commission on all of our customers personally sponsored, and those are paid weekly. But 200 a month also gives us everything in the comp plan, it'll give us multiple levels of customers. It'll give us second level power start. It'll get us down to 9% in the unit level, and so on. So any business builder is going to do at least 200 points, and we need more product. And by the way, 300 points maximizes the comp plan, and it gets us all the way, everything down to 9 levels of customers and so on. So many will actually do 300, but 200 for a business builder, we won't miss any commissions, and we'll have enough product to be in business in the first place. So because we want to use the products, and we want to have some extra to sample to other people. So commit to a 200. That's our products for our personal consumption. And then on our initial order, we're going to place an order for some extra products to sample. So depending on the budget and depending on what your focus is going to be initially in your first 30 days, we've got, again, great products. Our 2-Minute Miracle Gel. We can get these single facial sachets. They're single-use sachets that are wonderful to let people try the 2-Minute Miracle Gel without them getting the entire jar. But I personally just sell them the whole jar. It's not that much money, and they're going to get amazing results. But I can let somebody just try it and have one facial, or maybe I give them 3 of the single servings so that they have 3. Because sometimes people, when they try it the first time, maybe they don't watch the video, maybe they don't listen to your instructions, and they do it wrong, and they don't get the results. So then they're like, I didn't notice anything. And then you ask them and walk them through it and find out they did it wrong. And so if you give the single serving facials, make sure it's more than 1 in case they mess up on the first one. So 3 is a pretty good thing. Then they get to actually use it a couple times. So we can do the single serving, or we can just the whole jar. And then we've got, of course, the Zalo Pro line. There's 30 in each box, so that gives us 30 samples just with this Pro line. And then our picks, our juice, we get cases of juice. Each bottle is good. And by the way, I'm not saying yet to give away samples. You don't have to. You can sell them. It's definitely sell them the more you get. But, I mean, even on the Pro line, I will sell the Pro line, the best day yet, for $5. The facials, you can sell them for $3, or you can give them 2 for $5. I mean, or you can give them 5 for $10, or whatever it is. We're in business to make money, so you can give a sample. Some people do. I would only do that. My first 30 days, I will give samples to my warm market, because when I come bearing gifts, they're probably going to give me the courtesy of listening to the opportunity, the information and stuff, because after all, I'm giving them something free. So of course they're going to listen. So my first 30 days, oftentimes I buy extra product and I give it. But my ongoing business, when I meet strangers, never. But if you can't afford to give away the product in your first 30 days, then sell it. Because the most important thing is getting product in the hands of people that you personally know and helping them, or having them help you to evaluate this business. So a better way, obviously, more products to sample. The best way, even more products to sample. So the more you have, the more samples you have, the more prospective customers and distributors that you'll have, and the bigger you will launch your business in that first 30 days. So I just want you to think about that. And if you can do, I mean, I had people buy, in the very beginning, we just had XANGO juice. I had many, many people got started and bought 10 cases of juice, because that gave them 40 bottles. And with 40 bottles, even just with the 80-20 rule, they would sponsor 8 distributors. And with that 80-20 rule, they would find 3 of them that would go to work and begin to build a business that would help them get their business off the ground. And that's all this is about. Your first 30 days is golden. By the way, if you've been in the business longer than 30 days, it doesn't matter, because you start your next distributor this way and help them focus on their first 30 days. It's the same thing. You're going to get the same results. You're going to start a new leg and just get a big leg going quickly and fast, and that's really what it's all about. By the way, the opinion approach also, every time XANGO launches a new product, I start over. So right now, my business is all about the PICS weight management system. I have been on the phone all month long, calling people that I know. I mean, how many people have I talked to? Going on 15 years now. way more people have said no to me than yes. I have a gigantic list today of people that I've talked to in the past about XANGO that the timing wasn't right or whatever. Some of them are customers, some of them are not. But I'm calling them about the weight loss because I want to tell you that the majority of America especially is overweight. And they will try anything, especially when there's a money-back guarantee. Are you kidding? You go to the mall, people are trying to hand you these weight loss sample stuff. Nobody offers a money-back guarantee. Nobody lets you use a weight loss product for an entire month, and if you don't get results, get your money back. That doesn't happen. So I just want you to know, whether you've been in XANGO for one day or just looking at it, or you've been in for over a decade, you pick up the phone and call people about this, you will just get orders. And here's the cool thing about it. Think about picks for a minute. Let's go with an 80-20 rule. Let's say 80% of the people that you talk to aren't interested. Okay, so if I call 10 people today, I'd get 2 sales. 2 sales. Let's see if I did this every single day. And let's say I only did it 5 days a week. That's 10 sales a week. That's 40-plus sales a month of people trying this product. Now, let's just say only 20% of them get results because maybe the other people aren't using the product right or whatever. Only 20% getting results, going, oh my gosh, I'm losing weight. They're posting it on Facebook. They're showing pictures. They're talking about inches they're losing. They're talking about pounds they're losing. Their friends are seeing what's going on. Oh my gosh, that would be 8 people that are going to reorder the next month, that are going to share with their friends, that are going to help you leverage yourself to financial freedom. So use the opinion. Every single person in XANGO right now should be using the opinion approach on the picks line. Now, if you're brand new in your first 30 days, you should also be doing some Zalo Pro and some of the other picks products and that 2-Minute Miracle Gel because they're great. And you can start with the picks weight management. Then you can go on next month and use the opinion approach on the 2-Minute Miracle, and the next month in the Pro Line. But everybody should be using the opinion approach on whatever hot new product XANGO launches next. But right now, it's weight management. Those products are working. I'm telling you, way higher than 20% are getting results, like 80%. Like, I can't even believe the numbers. I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's a wonderful product line that works with any other weight loss management system you might be currently using, whether it's Weight Watchers or Jenny Craig, or maybe you're doing it doesn't matter. Whatever you're doing, whatever you're vegetarian, doesn't matter what your diet is, doesn't matter any of that. These products will support any weight loss system, any diet, anything like that. So you're going to love it if you haven't already used it. You're going to use it, and you want to get on the phone as soon as we hang up from this call today, right now. When we're done, you need to pick up the phone and call at least 10 people and invite them to try picks. And the really cool thing is I'm going to show you how easy it is to sign them up as a customer today. And guess what? Any orders that are placed by midnight Mountain Time tomorrow night, new customers, you're going to get a check next week. Next week, they're going to send you commissions on anything that you do today. And if you make 10 phone calls today, I promise you're making at least 2 sales. And really, for me, it's been about 8 sales out of 10. Out of 10 people I call, I'm getting 8 people who are buying this product because everybody wants something that will assist them in weight loss. My daughter, who is like half the size of me, even, well, not quite, but still, she's this tiny little thing, is using this product to stay that way because she works hard at staying that way. So any products that she can find or use that will help support that, she is all over it. And that's how most people are. So sample. Use the opinion approach. It'll build your own product belief. It'll help you develop customers and distributors. It'll help you become profitable. It'll help you duplicate success. And we're going to do a test market. See, if you're brand new, it's your first 30 days, you don't even really know what a great thing you have. You don't really know how great XANGO is, how great our compensation plan is, or how great our products are. You're just kind of beginning to find out. You're like at the beginning of this journey. So, again, we're going to figure out, what products are we going to promote, and then we're going to do that. And we're going to have a meeting. Now, that meeting can be at a coffee shop if you want, but I recommend home meetings and potlucks. And if your home is not conducive to that, Find a friend. I mean, think about it. If you had a kid that's getting married and you wanted to have a bridal shower or whatever, where would you do that? I mean, you have one, right? If your home wasn't conducive to it, maybe it would be at a friend's home. Wherever that is, we're going to find a place and have a meeting. And all we're going to do at this meeting is we're going to have people share their experiences with this product. So let's say I'm doing the weight management. I'm calling people. They're all buying it. I'm calling them into XANGO, sign them up as a customer. They're buying it. I'm not giving away a $100 set of weight loss products. Everybody's buying the product. And then I say, you know what, let's have a potluck at my house in like a week, at least a week. So it depends on when it is. It could be 2 weeks. I like to do it on a weekend. Sundays are great. Sunday afternoon are usually a great time for people to come, late afternoon, potluck, there's dinner, and it's very casual. And so we're going to do that. And I have drop-off product and pick-up checks because that's how the way it used to be done back in the day, and you still can. So if you've got the inventory, if you bought 5 cases of XANGO juice, or if you bought 20 sets of the weight loss product, then when I called you, I would offer to drop off that product and pick up your check to pay me back for my product. Then I can charge you retail, and I can make a nice little retail profit. Or I could three-way into XANGO and have XANGO send it to you. So it depends. Now, I like to have inventory because now I have it all. I don't have to wait a week for you to get the product, or 3 days, or 2 days, whatever. It depends on where you live. I don't have to wait for that time frame. So let's say I bought 20 sets of XANGO picks. I sit here and dial till I've got 20 commitments. Then tomorrow I just go out and drop off the product and pick up the checks. If you weren't home, I could say leave it, under the doormat, whatever. Leave your product, go home, and you've got it in your hands immediately. So you can do it either way, but I need to get product in your hand. I'm going to get paid for it. I'm going to make money if I sell it to your retail, which that's what you should do. The person's not a customer with XANGO directly. But then I'm going to invite you to that potluck or that home party or that event, and I'm going to use the 4-step process to share additional information. Now, the home party. This is golden. All we're doing, why I like potlucks is because people like potlucks. Everybody gets to bring something, and when you're bringing something, you're more committed to come. And especially if I know, I've done potlucks before, so I know some special, you make a great queso. So I'm like, oh, can you come and can you make the queso? Everybody loves your queso. So I'm going to invite you to it. I'm going to commit you to it. And then during the week, I'm actually I'll send you text, I'll send you an email, call, give you some info. And then the night before, I'm going to remind you. The day of, send you the address, make sure you know if you've never been to the house before or whatever. Because I want to make sure that you're coming. You're coming, right? Everybody loves your queso. Make sure you're coming. All right, great. And so now, how can I do a meeting if I'm brand new and I don't even know the comp plan of the business? Well, I just have my partner available, right? You've got somebody in your upline who knows the comp plan, who can talk about the money with credibility, who believes completely in the opportunity products, who has experiences. And so all we're going to do is have them available. If they're local, they're at your house. If they're not, they're on Skype or Google Hangout or Zoom or whatever it is that you use, or even the phone, conference call, put on speaker. So we're going to have somebody available. Your partner can be your sponsor, it can be your first upline premier, it doesn't matter. Somebody who can talk with credibility about the things that you cannot. And then all we're going to do at the home party is we're going to all have everybody share our experiences. Now here's something cool. So during the week, you're going to have people call you really excited about results that they're getting. Oh, my gosh, I love this. I've already lost 3 pounds in 3 days. It's amazing. And so you already know people are getting results. But some of the others, you're going to pick up the phone and call them during the week. So are you using the product? What do you think? You're going to get that. And then at the party, you're going to call on and have the people who are the most excited share their experiences. So in that room, there's always that person with their arms folded in the back of the room thinking, it doesn't work. Maybe they didn't even try the product or did whatever. And they're there because they're your friend and they're support you, whatever. And you've really told them you wanted their queso, so they're not letting you down. But they're not really excited about being there. And then they start to hear, not from you, because after all, they might think you're just trying to pitch them and get them into this MLM pyramid thing. So they're sitting back, and then your friends, people they don't even know, are going, oh my gosh, this happened. I lost 3 pounds. I lost 7 pounds in 7 days. I, lost 2 inches in my, whatever it is. And they're going, wow, maybe that stuff really works. And all of a sudden they open the arms. They're more open. They're listening. This is a dynamic that's incredible. And then you introduce your business partner, and you have them just share. And we're not going into the whole opportunity, the whole comp plan, whatever. They just want to share a money message. Share the message that there is an opportunity here to make extra income, and everyone needs that. And they're going to share it with credibility and invite your friends to join. So some are going to join as customers, some are going to be distributors, and all the orders that you place that day at that meeting as these people place orders. And again, somebody says, yeah, I'll try a set. Well, who else do you know that might want one? Maybe you should get a tri-pack of the weight loss because you save $50. It's only $250 for 3 instead of $100 each. Oh, that's a good idea. Now they're going to try one themselves, and they're going to find 2 of their friends to try the product with them immediately. And then we're going to talk to them about more friends and et cetera. But you're going to get a 15% commission on all the people who sign up as customers, which I recommend everyone's a customer at first. And then we'll sign them up as a distributor later. But people who want to join as a distributor that night because they're so excited, they get it. They know. They're like, I'm not messing with that customer stuff. I'm going for this. This is amazing because they've already had tremendous results themselves that they've been trying the product. They've heard everyone else's results. They heard your business partner. They are ready right now to be a distributor. Then you get 25% on whatever they order that day. And those checks are coming next week. So just remember, some will and some won't. There's an 80-20 rule. We use good, better, best, and we duplicate that with all of our business builders. So anybody who signs up as a distributor, we go help them at their home party still with our upline partner. We always still use somebody making money until we're making the money ourselves and have that credibility and that experience to be able to do that ourselves. But we're there to help them. And whatever they do, they get. If you're on the 280p, you're going to get a second-level Power Start bonus on new distributors, which is 15%, and you're going to get a second-level customer commissions. You're going to get paid those next week as well. And then, of course, we're going to leverage ourselves into our monthly unit level. So we're going to use the tools. Now, we have a lot of cool tools, and you might not be aware of all of them, so I'm going to show you some of them after this. But we do have a website. It's called HaveYouHeardTheNews.com. We try to keep that updated with all the new hot stuff to talk about with XANGO. So if you've got some people that you've talked to in the past about XANGO and they want to know what's going on and you want to remember, you could send them there and they could see all the hot stuff. It's got, opening of Korea. It's got 2-Minute Miracle, the picks, the weight management. So all the new hot stuff going on. Kind of a good thing to send to somebody if they've been in your XANGO family in the past, former customer, maybe a former distributor, and you kind of want to update them on everything that's going on. XU Events, XUEvents.com, that is simply our blog that gives you the events. The first Tuesday of every month, we have a product night led by John and Gina Jurowitz with product testimonials that are just amazing. Those are wonderful calls to plug into to build your belief and hear results from other products that maybe you haven't started trying yet. And, of course, there's Super Saturdays. And every Monday night, we do a Maximize Monday opportunity call. We have a leader who has guests on with testimonials. And this Monday night, we have Greg Adair, and his guest is Shelley. And they're going to talk about the opportunity in XANGO with the 2-Minute Miracle Gel. That's going to be a fantastic call. You want to plug into that. The information is on XUEvents.com. XANGO has a system called My XANGO Builder, and you can find out about that. You can go to myxangobuilder.com and log in to your MXO or your My XANGO office, your back office, and sign up for it. It's like $5 a month, but that'll give you a full contact manager with all kinds of tools and stuff that you can share with prospects, and it's got like a calendar and a to-do list, so that's great. And then I'm going to show you the all-new giftfromus.com. It is now up, and it is updated and ready to sign up for, but we're we're just launching and still need some help with, and I'll show you that in a minute, for people to just kind of see, give us the feedback and the opinions. And then XANGO, myxango.com. This is a free site from XANGO, so if you don't have one, when you log into your office, xango.com, log in, and then go to website, and you can choose your own web name. And then when you go there, it's going to go to the site so that people can learn a little about the opportunity and the products, and you can sign up the customers and the distributors. So this is how you can actually go to your, and I'm going to show you this in a minute, you can actually go and send somebody a link with a link to a shopping cart already filled with products. You can just, after you talk to them on the phone and then figure out what they want, you can go in and populate the cart for them. Then you can send it to them. And when they click on it, they can just check out and they automatically get signed up into you and you get paid next week. So on your site, it's myxango.com / whatever your site name is what you're going to send. And you can also go to shop.xango.com. And then in the upper right-hand corner, you'll click and apply a distributor ID, and then you can fill the shopping cart and text it to somebody or email it to somebody or whatever, and they can get whatever products they want. So either way. Now, show me the money. If you sponsor new distributors, new customers, you will make money next week. You will become profitable. And you can fast-track the system to Premier, because here's kind of the system I do. So I'm talking to you about the business, and so I'm going to sign you up as a customer first, and get some products going. We're going to talk, who else do you know that might be interested in them? And as a customer, you can refer some other customers. And now I'm going to have my home party. Maybe you and your friends are all there. You've already got 3 or 4 or 5 people that you referred, because I'm suggesting if you're really looking at this as an opportunity, you should get some friends to try the product with you and bring them with you to the meeting. And so you do, and now you're at the meeting and you love everything you've heard, so you decide you want to be a distributor. We convert you. All of your friends are now yours, and depending on what they order and what you order, boom, 1K. So we've heard of 1K in a day. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Now our goal is at least 1K within our first 30 days, which even if you started from scratch and we did a meeting in your house in 2 weeks, and then you had some people come and then they sign up and they buy product again, depending on how many you invited, how many you shared with, how much product they get, then you can become 1K in 2 weeks. The goal is certainly within your first 30 days. And as we duplicate that with all people that are interested in the business, and we go do meetings at their home next month, we get 3 or more people that do that, then we become 5K. And as we take that down another level and we duplicate that with all of our people's people, then we become 20K and much, much more. So there's so many bonuses, and it's exciting. And the cool thing is that we're going to start locally, but we're going to expand globally, because we've got XANGO.com. We've got a toll-free number that we can call in. So I'm going to start locally, and I'm going to do the potluck and have people in, and that's going to give me the basis of my story. So now I'm going to go forward, and I'm going to call the people I know in the next state over, and the next state after that. And I'm going to work the entire United States. I'm going to sit and call people. That's what I'm going to do my next 30. My first 30 days is local, in my home, in their home. The next 30 days, I'm going to think, okay, who else do I know in the U.S.? I'm going to start calling, sending products. We're going to do a Skype meeting instead of a home meeting. Maybe I'm going to tell them to bring some people to their house, and I'm going to be on. My partner's going to be on, and we're going to do this all over the U.S. And then the next 90 or the next 30 days, I'm going to think about, who do I know in one of the 44 countries that we're doing business in? I'm going to go look and see what products are being sold in that market, and I'm going to get some people there. Or I'm going to talk to the people that I brought in my first 30 days, the people that came in the first 60 days. Who do they know that's in another market or in another country? Because you got a worldwide opportunity in your hands. And immediately, today, you can start to build and earn your trip on the next trip to paradise. So we've got 3 trips to paradise this month, or this year. And in the North American region, even South America, we are all working for an August trip trip to the Dominican Republic, and it's going to be amazing. And all you have to do is promote and rank from where we're at right now to a minimum of 5K or higher by May of 2017. And you got to have 3 months of qualifications. They don't have to be consecutive. So if you did it in February and then in April and then May, you could qualify for this spot. So what do you need to do? You need to invest in yourself. You decide you love it, you want to do this as a business, invest in yourself, and get to an event. So we have some fantastic Vista Leadership Summits. A lot of them have already been done. Today, actually, San Diego's going on. We have Miami on February 25th is a Spanish-speaking one, but there's another one that hasn't been added to this site yet, but you'll find it if you look on XANGO's Facebook, that's taking place in Orlando on March 16th, I believe it is. But you'll find that on the XANGO Facebook page. And you can also contact Greg Adair for that. And Greg, I see you in the chat room. Could you just type the information in the meeting room as to the hotel and confirm the date, and I'll get that out to everybody who's on the phone bridge and not seeing what's in the chat room. So you want to get to a Vista event. These are all-day events. The morning is all product training, and you can bring guests for free. This is kind of a new format. This is really cool. So you can bring guests for free, and then the afternoon is all business. Now, it's only $20 to go to a Vista event, but guess what? When you're there, whatever you order, if you place a product order, they're going to give you $20 off the order. So kind of a no-brainer. We want to stay plugged in. There's a lot of resources available to you on YouTube. XANGO has a channel, so does XANGO University. All of our recordings, like today's workshop, are all on our YouTube channel. And XANGO has amazing videos on there. So youtube.com/XANGOjuice/XANGO University. And if you've got a Gmail address, you can just subscribe, and anytime new videos are posted, you'll get notified. On Facebook, you want to stay plugged into XANGO corporate page, facebook.com/XANGOjuice. And that's where you'll find the information on Orlando. Our Facebook page is facebook.com/XANGO University. And in the notes, you'll see archives to our Maximize Mondays as well as our Super Saturdays. We want to stay plugged into the XANGO resources, so XANGO.com, always check the blog, always see what's new and hot. And XANGOeris.com, again, their blogs, see what's new, see all the news, but also the resources. There are great resources to help you with the 2-Minute Miracle. There's a home party guide that you can actually use. It's got ideas about themes and stuff that will help you with ideas about how to do home parties ongoing, not just in the first 30 days, but ongoing. Because the real secret to success here is, yeah, your first 3 days is important, but continuing home meetings is also very, very valuable in continuing to build and expand your XANGO business. And so there's a home party guide on that. And then, of course, Instagram and Twitter, there's lots of places to stay plugged in. So I just want to close with this. We are at XANGO 2.0. We are here. The future is here. The products are here. Our track record is proven. Her first generation of million-dollar, multi-million-dollar earners have already paved the way, and now the next generation is coming. The young lions, as predicted by legendary Bob Schmidt many years ago, the ones that come in, the very few special 1 in 1,000 companies that ever get even where we're going, and who pick up the ball and run with it and take us into a second wave, which is always bigger than the first wave. We see that here. We see that now. We are very excited about that, and we hope you understand what you have and plug in, tune in, and do something to change your life, because I promise you this. You pick up the phone and you call people, you will get results. You will get customers. Your customers use the products, and many of them will get such great results that they'll want to share it with everybody they know. And as people use and share XANGO products and the opportunity, we build residual income that can last us for the rest of their lives. Thanks, everyone. Have an amazing weekend.